come from miles around to watch me throw these old cards down. Old cards down. Come on, folks, and gather soon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon. I'll be reading by the shine of the lavender moon.
Welcome back, Scorpios. I hope this video finds you happy and healthy. Holiday season is coming up. I hope that you're happy about that. Holiday seasons can be rough for some of us, some people. This reading is for the first half of December or so. I have meditated and pre-shuffled, but I always like to do a little shuffling on camera. It picks up your vibes. Spirit. So for those of you new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. But I wanted to show you that I do this with my eyes closed, as Spirit guides me to do. Sometimes something jumps or falls or escapes, and sometimes nothing does. Oh, somebody did. King of Wands, reverse Scorpio. Are you feeling waning of your passion these days? Does your light feel dim? King of Wands is a very passionate energy. So in reverse, maybe you're having a little bit of blockage, or you're just not feeling quite yourself. You have truth, blessings of truth, standing in your truth, coming right in, Scorpio. You're a water sign, but all the Scorpios I know are very sharp-minded, very bright. Sometimes a little stubborn, a little sure of themselves. That's okay. So you're standing in your truth, what you believe is your truth. It's also a blessing coming in. You carry a heavy burden. You feel a lot of burden on your shoulders. You kind of feel like you're going it alone with all this burden. Maybe the truth is you are. Here we have the Queen of Wands. She's right side up. She's passionate. She loves animals. She's fiery. She's gentle and sweet and loves life. You don't really want to mess with her. She has a very fiery nature, our darling Queen of Wands. So she's right side up, but our king is upside down. So maybe there's a little tension in your relationship. Let's move on. Of course, and even though you are a water sign, you could have a lot of fire in your chart. Excuse my voice. I have problems with my voice. It could be that your masculine energy is feeling a little off, but you're feeling very strong and standing in your truth as far as your feminine energy goes, if that makes any sense to you, Scorpio. Well, you've been making wishes. They're coming true. Yay. Of course, you always got to be careful what you wish for, right? Now, so far I see that the truth of the matter is that you're carrying a lot of burden on your own. And that could be why this king is reversed. He's feeling the pressure of carrying these burdens on his own. But the truth of it is that everything really is fine, and it's okay to delegate. It's okay to divide these burdens between two people. Being the Ten of Wands, of course you will delegate, because the 10 is the end of that cycle. It's the moment that you realize that this is too much weight for you to carry on your own. And so if this Queen of Wands comes in and makes your wishes come true, then you have delegated. She's taken some of the burden off your shoulders. Ace of Pentacles. Boy, that's a good card. You've got two aces now. You've got the Ace of Swords, which is truth, understanding, new ways of learning, of knowing things. And the Ace of Pentacles, which is a blessing in the real world. Could be a money blessing. Could be the blessing of a new house or a new car, or just suddenly you have enough coming in to make your life a little easier. Well, this is real world stuff. Aces, the swords, that's your thoughts. That's in your head. That's your Wi-Fi, your way of knowing things. Your way of knowing truth from untruth. Now we have the King of Swords. King of Swords is a brilliant mind. He soaks up all the knowledge he can. He can be psychic. If you look into his eyes, you may feel that he looks right into your soul and can read your mind. He's sure of himself. He takes notes. He's keenly aware of everything around him. He's a sponge for knowledge. Now we have the Queen of Swords. She's a Libra. The swords are air sign. Queen of Swords. She's accepting this hand held out to her. But she's got her sword ready in case he lies. In case he's deceptive. In case he's not sincere, she will cut him out of her life. That's what she does. She judges things. If something doesn't suit her, something does not uplift her, she gets it out of her life. She wants a good life. She wants a stable, truthful, loving way of life. She's all about truth. So now we have two kings and two queens. Now these might all be aspects of you, or it can be actually two couples, older, mature couples. It could be you and your spouse and the different aspects of them. In a general reading, it's so hard to know. There could be 4 people so far involved. I am feeling married couples, or maybe if you haven't actually signed your name, but you're living as man and wife. 8 of Cups reversed is a decision not to walk away. Even if you are not feeling quite fulfilled, you still have not made the decision to walk away. You're still carrying this burden and your wishes are coming true. You may not need to walk away. Or maybe you're just waiting to see what happens. 7 of Swords. More fiery energy. You know, in many ways, even though Scorpio is a water sign, Scorpio has that stinger. In many ways, Scorpio is a very fiery kind of energy. So this is you having to defend yourself, your way of thinking, your way of being, guarding your inner light. You have taken the higher road, and these other people trying to get at you, they can't touch you. You're strong in your stance. Which it's connecting the Queen of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. And right under our Queen of Swords, blessings are coming in. This Ace of Swords and the Ace of Pentacles are coming in around these women. These women are bringing in these blessings. Or the feminine side of you is bringing in these blessings. Here we have the release of this feeling of being alone. The feeling of carrying everything on your own, which goes right with that 10, right? You're going to release that. Your wish is coming true. Other people are helping out with this responsibility. You're not going to have to feel alone and carrying this worrisome burden anymore. It's connecting the 9 of Cups with our King of Swords. So he's taking some of this burden off of you. He's making your wish come true. Because he's accepting some of this burden. He's the reason you've decided not to walk away, and he's the reason that you no longer feel this impoverished feeling. And we've got the High Priestess, okay? She's going over here next to these queens. So whoever this is, whether this is 2 women, 2 sides of the same woman, she or you are a High Priestess. You have ways of knowing. Hold on. Okay. So you're the High Priestess, or this woman in your life is the High Priestess. Maybe you have 2 High Priestesses. Definitely this Queen of Swords. This could easily be the same woman, and I'm picking that up. You know, for some of you it's the same woman. These general readings are so much more vague than I like. Because, well, I already said, 5 of Wands. So this is petty arguments between siblings, between people maybe at work. It's just stupid arguments. Bottom of the deck is Judgment. So there is a huge spiritual awakening happening. It's a jump. It's a rebirth. It's leaving the old ways behind and finding the new within yourself, which goes beautifully with this Ace of Swords and with the Ace of Pentacles. Well, now I'm pulling my Conley deck out. I like to use it for some clarification, kind of a reading on a reading, and get these cards connected up a little more. So far, out of the 4 people in this reading, only the King of Wands seems not himself. Let's find out what's going on here. Again, my eyes are closed. I don't know why Spirit wants me to close my eyes. They just... That's how I'm guided. Nothing fell. Seven of Swords. More air sign. This card signifies kind of wanting just to be blissful and not have to think about these 2 swords hanging in the dark cloud over this guy's head. It's like, doesn't want to think about, wants to play music and be dreamy. These swords here, they're good thoughts. Those 2 swords hanging in the dark cloud, boy, those, you don't want to deal with those. You just don't want to deal with those thoughts. Now this card's connecting our Ace of Swords, which is a new way of thinking, and our 10 of Wands, which is this heavy burden. So I feel like a part of you doesn't want to deal with thinking too much right now. Maybe you've just been through a lot. We'll keep going. Holy cow, we've got the Magician. Somebody's manifesting. Queen of Wands is manifesting, and the dreams are coming true. Wishes are coming true. Manifestations are happening. I mean, look at this Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. Things are happening. And the Empress, oh man, I'm telling you, suddenly this is taking such a beautiful turn. The Empress is abundance. It's fertility. It could mean a pregnancy for some of you younger folk. It is living in abundance. And not only is it living in abundance, it's abundance coming into you because of your gratitude for what you have. Even if you only have a little, if you live as though you are living in abundance, abundance comes. Your abundance is coming. It's being manifested. That's pretty beautiful. Now there's a decision to be made. Some kind of a decision needs to be made. Perhaps it's a decision between these 2 queens, as this is where the card falls. Connects the 2 queens with our truth. Maybe the truth of the matter is you have to either make peace with these queens, or you have to choose one. Some kind of decision concerning these women has to be made. Now we have the King of Pentacles. There's a lot of people involved here. 5 adults. King of Pentacles is sure of himself. He has a good job. He's older. He's settled. He might be retired. Got a house, got income. The guy's no slouch. He knows about the real world, and if you need help, you can go to him. He knows how to fix things. He is a man of the world in every sense. And he's falling on the 10 of Wands, the wishes coming true, which is the 9 of Cups, and the 8 of Cups reversed. So he's playing a big part in the reason that you are staying and the reason your burdens are being lifted. Here we have a release of your mind playing tricks on you. A release of your mind telling you things that you shouldn't be believing. A release of thoughts that harm you. You know these thoughts. These thoughts are, I'm not good enough. I'm not handsome or pretty enough. I weigh too much. I don't have a good enough job. Nothing goes right for me. Those kind of thoughts, there's an end to those kind of thoughts. Those are very unhealthy thoughts. And you do need to release those to manifest this abundance. Again, we have the 10 of Wands. You know what to do and how to do it. You have passion. You have business ideas. You know how to make things grow. He's planting acorns. But he's doing that alone and still feeling this burden. This burden is leaving, but the cards are telling me this is a very strong, it's very strong these first couple weeks of December. You're feeling very alone in this responsibility. Queen of Wands again. Oh my gosh. So now we've doubled up on the Queen of Wands. Doubled up on this passionate queen. She's a fire sign. Now she comes in on the 7 of Wands and the Queen of Swords and the High Priestess. So her light shines brightly, and she understands growth of the spirit, growth of enterprise, how to make things bigger and better, and how to stand in her own beautiful light. There's a lot of people involved in this reading. I feel you have a lot of people in your life. Maybe it's a group of friends that you're all older, responsible. A group of parents, a group of, could even be siblings. Couple married, it's hard. It's just, wow. I get so many messages. I don't know who they're for. They are for some of you out there. And the star. So of course your wishes are coming true. The star connects beautifully with our judgment card here. Let's see our judgment card here. Judgment. This is a spiritual awakening and realizing that you are a tiny but extremely important piece of the universe. It's also saying if you're manifesting, manifest large. Sky's the limit, Scorpios. Sky is the limit. So you have some very beautiful, albeit busy energy. You are circled by many people. I believe they all care for you. But one of you is out of sorts a little bit. One of you is feeling separate from the others. Oh, bottom of the deck, the Ten of Cups. So this is about married couples. For some of you, this is maybe 3 married couples involved in this first couple weeks of December. It could be 1 married couple with many aspects to their lives and to their personalities. What I do see is that, okay, now I'm getting the message that you are this King of Wands that jumped. You are him. I know you're a water sign. I bet in your chart you have a lot of fire. You know, you have some Leo maybe, some Aries. What's the other fire sign? Why can't I think? Leo. You could have any of that in your chart. Maybe a moon in a fire sign. I don't know if you are just physically not feeling well, but what I'm getting is you're feeling a little separate from the rest of the group for some reason. Although you seem to be kind of the leader of the group in a way, for some of you. So, underlying really the whole thing is the Ten of Cups and the Judgment card. Under here we have another Ace of Wands, Strength, Ten of Pentacles. I mean, from the bottom of the deck, you just have one beautiful card after the next. Under here we've got, see, things are bothering you. That's why you're reversed. Things are bothering you. Third card down is the Fool. So you've got this, not right now, but soon, when you release these gnarly thoughts and you reach the point of judgment where you look at your life and you change things, accept Spirit wholeheartedly into your life, realize that you are a spiritual being with a physical body. At that point, you'll be able to start off on this new journey. A journey of spirit, a wondrous new journey. You're not quite there yet, but it's coming. It's coming. You're manifesting wonderful things. That's you right in the middle. Right in the middle, manifesting like mad for all this good stuff coming in. So it looks like a busy couple weeks for you here, Scorpios. Everything looks like it's going to be just fine. A lot of good stuff. Yay! Okay. With much love and warmth, this is Avitazorrah signing off for now.